The air hung thick with that sticky Florida humidity. The kind that clings to your skin like unspoken regrets. As I stepped out of the black SUV onto the manicured driveway of the Harrington estate in Palm Beach. My name is Amelia Whitaker. And this was supposed to be my mother's 70th birthday celebration, a glittering affair of white tents, crystal flutes, and forced smiles. But as I approached the check-in table in my tailored navy blazer and pencil skirt, the young attendant with her clipboard eyed me like I was a stray cat wandering into a pedigree show. "Ma'am, vendors use the side entrance by the kitchens," she said. Her voice polite, but laced with that subtle dismissal I'd grown used to over the years. I didn't flinch. Instead, I slid my phone from my pocket and showed her the email, forwarded from my sister Kelsey. Subject line: Victoria's big day, FYI. No formal invite. Just a PDF attachment with the details for a family-only event. Family. The word twisted in my gut like a dull knife. I was blood. Wasn't I? The attendant scanned it. Hesitated. Then waved me through with a tight smile. Okay. Head on in. No welcome. No recognition. Just tolerance. The estate sprawled like a postcard from old money paradise, hydrangeas bursting from silver urns, string quartets playing Vivaldi through hidden speakers, and gold-embossed banners proclaiming Victoria Harrington, pillar of Palm Beach society. I adjusted my sunglasses, hiding the sting in my eyes, and wove through the crowd. No one greeted me. Cousins I'd known since childhood glanced past me, their conversations flowing around me like water avoiding a rock. At the seating area, velvet ropes cordoned off the prime spots under shaded canopies. I spotted my mother, Victoria, at the center table, surrounded by my siblings, Kelsey in her flowing sundress, Brandon in his crisp polo, and Lila with her perfectly coiffed hair. They laughed, clinked glasses, posed for the photographer. I lingered at the edge, waiting for an acknowledgement that never came. Amelia? A distant aunt tilted her head, squinting as if trying to place me. You've changed. Her words dripped with that faux surprise, the kind that masks indifference. Victoria approached then, her pearls gleaming under the sun, stopping a safe distance away. You came, she said, her tone measured, like weighing a package she hadn't ordered. No hug, no warmth, just a nod that felt like a pat on the head for showing up uninvited. I forced a smile. Wouldn't miss it. But inside, the old wounds reopened, raw and familiar. This wasn't new. It was the echo of every family gathering where I'd been the afterthought. The one setting tables while others sat. The reliable shadow no one bothered to illuminate. I found my seat after Kelsey waved me over with that bright, brittle smile of hers. Hey! Slight mix-up with the tables, family spots filled up quick. But there's this cozy spot over by the palms. Super chill. Great view. She pointed to a lone plastic folding chair on the patchy grass beside the overflowing recycling bins. No table. No shade. Just isolation disguised as accommodation. My chest tightened. But I didn't argue. Arguing would give her the satisfaction of a reaction. I walked there slowly, heels sinking into the soft earth, passing clusters of guests who didn't spare a glance. A server mistook me for staff, handing me a tray of empties before realizing his error. Oh, sorry, thought you were one of us. From that vantage, I watched the toasts unfold like a scripted play. Kelsey raised her glass first, to Mom, the heart of our family, and to those who've always had her back. Applause rippled. Brandon followed, boasting about some vague business deal. Victoria beamed, her eyes scanning the crowd, but never landing on me. The photographer snapped away, capturing the perfect Harrington tableau. I pulled my phone from my purse, ignoring the buzz of incoming work emails, and stared at the screen. A text from my assistant. Marcus, jet fueled. Merger docs ready for signature. Property transfer complete. You own 100% of the Harrington holdings now. The words blurred for a moment. But they grounded me. None of them knew. Not yet. Kelsey was center stage. Air-kissing donors, Brandon schmoozing investors, Victoria accepting compliments like royalties. I slipped the phone away, smoothing my skirt. Let them have their moment. Mine was inbound. The afternoon dragged on. The sun beating down like judgment. A kid nearby pointed at me, Mom. Why is that lady sitting by the trash? The mother shushed her, whispering. She's extended family. Extended. Like an unwanted appendage. I sipped from a lukewarm water bottle and in turn had pity dropped off, watching as they unveiled a family legacy display in the side gallery. Glass cases held heirlooms, old photos, awards. And there, in the center, an antique sapphire necklace I'd been promised as a teen. For the girl who gives without asking, Victoria had said back then, after I'd skipped prom to nurse her through chemo. Now, a plaque read, gifted to Kelsey Harrington in honor of her devotion. My throat tightened. I approached the table, fingers brushing the glass. Guests snapped pics around me, oblivious. Back outside, Victoria took the mic for her speech. This is about legacy. About those who've upheld our name with grace. Kelsey, you've been my rock. More applause. Flashbulbs. And then, the names, thanks to my children Lila, Brandon, Kelsey, no Amelia. A gasp from somewhere in the crowd. But it died quick. I didn't react. Certainty hurts more than surprise. The tribute video played next on a massive screen. Images of vacations. Holidays, always them. Never me. A blurry shot of my back in one frame. Unnamed. I'd submitted my own segment weeks ago, hours editing. Scanning faded photos. Stitching in Victoria's old voicemails praising my quiet strength. Gone. Erased. The coordinator shrugged. File issue. Deadline stuff. Indifference. Not malice, but it cut the same. Gifts followed. At the showcase table, a custom-bound family album I'd commissioned from a Boston artisan, leather. Gold foil. My designs inside. Victoria read the note, with love from Kelsey. My page inside? Shrunken. Photos cropped. Achievements glossed over. Nearby, a memory wall with framed pics, one from Kelsey's college send-off dinner, where I'd stood beside her. Now, I was replaced by a digital fern. Literally edited out. Heat rose in my neck. Not anger calculation. I cornered a family friend who'd helped with the album order. Kelsey co-sponsored? She fidgeted. She said so. I smiled thinly. Facts adjust easy for her brand. Huh. Victoria's next toast. All my daughters bring joy, especially Kelsey, whose generosity shaped today. A waiter bumped me. Serving others. The flowers? My picks. Menu? My approvals. Even the caterers from my last corporate event. All uncredited. My phone buzzed. Ownership finalized. Harrington Estate yours. I raised my glass silently to the family crest, trademarked under my LLC now. The velvet rope blocked the main dining area. Immediate family only, the staffer said. Checking his list. You're not on it. I nodded. Stepping back. In the program booklets, I was Amelia Whitaker, extended guest. Misspelled. Erased with intent. Behind a partition. I overheard. That lady's not really family. Something snapped shut inside me. I'd outpaced their need. But the hurt lingered like scar tissue. Kelsey's voice rang out for photos. Immediate family only. They posed under my design backdrop. A cousin. Griffin approached. Showing up confuses the narrative that you were never in it. Cold clarity. I said nothing. Caterers whispered, she's nobody. I smiled inwardly. Nobody with a deed. Then the buzz grew mechanical. Overhead. Heads turned. A black drone descended, hovering mid-lawn. A screen attached flickering for Victoria. From Amelia. Gasps. Footage played, Victoria holding baby me. Me reading to her post-surgery. Her voice, no one helps like you. Amelia. Truth. Delivered. Kelsey's toast shattered mid-sentence as the helicopter appeared. Rotors whipping chaos. Guests ducked. Napkins flew. It landed gracefully. Two suited execs stepped out, CEO Amelia Whitaker. The board awaits. Silence shifted. Kelsey dropped her glass. Whispers, she's the quiet billionaire. Bought Tokyo real estate. Victoria gripped her chair. I rose. Walked through the parted crowd. Past my banner. My fonts. My property. One exec handed a folder. Deeds. Holdings, all mine. Michael. The visionary brother. Intercepted. My firm handled logistics. I corrected. You mean permits from my shell company? He froze. Inside the mansion. Plaques boasted Harrington Foundation, peeling revealed, sponsored by Whitaker Ventures. Predictable. I recalled overhearing Michael's redevelopment pitch months ago, calling Dad's trust dead weight. I'd bought it all quietly. Victoria by the window, you could have told me. You could have listed me. In the conservatory. The family sat tense. Attorney Marjorie, original will names Amelia primary heir. Trustee. Challenges unratified. Gasps. Elias. An old flame, you were the goal. Not fallback. I signed, reinstatement. Transfers. Rebranding to Whitaker Foundation. Not revenge, structure. Victoria, you embarrass me. No. I showed I wasn't trying to. CNN pinged, trending. I offered Victoria a quote. Disclosure matters. By evening. Guests gone. Under the willow. Victoria approached. We mishandled. You're capable, no need for ceremony. It's about not handling me at all. I handed termination docs, no more sponsorship. Griffin and Kelsey, talk synergy. I recognize family first. A photo under my wiper, young me with Victoria. Note, you were meant for more. I didn't know how to love it. I pocketed it. Some things don't need frames. Jet cleared for Tokyo. The estate? Mine now. Next morning. Barefoot in the garden. A staffer mistook me for cleanup. I own it. I decide who cleans. Tokyo merger closed. Forbes feature live. Family text deleted. Dining room renamed Whitaker Strategy Room. Plaque, the table refused. I built the floor. Walls. Roof. Announcement, estate to Whitaker STEM Initiative Labs for overlooked girls like me. Press, how'd she do it? Quietly. That night, I wrote a letter to Victoria. Then burned it. Refusal raised me strong. First meeting, I wasn't given a seat, so I built everything. Now. Open doors for those waiting outside.